Hello, friends. We have Country Road here, which is an intermediate map, quote-unquote intermediate map. I think it's a little bit more difficult than that. We're playing Apocalypse mode today. So Apocalypse mode is actually a pretty difficult mode overall. It shows off your skill, and today I'm trying to show off my skill a little bit. So Country Road, of course, it's just hard playing regular because we're not used to this type of gameplay or this type of map where you have to kind of use attack towers that are kind of just good for popping power overall instead of specific places where they attack things. So I'm just going to go over a little bit of my strategy today, maybe tell you a quick little tiny story about myself, about what happened to me today. Nothing too crazy, and just show you guys how easy you can actually be, how good you can. Oh man, I suck at talking today. How easy it is to be good at Apocalypse mode if you know what you're doing. So normally, like I say, you either go with a glue gunner or a sniper to start off with. That's going to be your main popping power. And because they come out of different areas than just one area, you gotta stick with the sniper because he can attack anywhere on the map. So what I did was start off with 2 dart monkeys, a sniper, and then I got quick 2 more dart monkeys after that. And I'm still keeping them like quite a few lives here. I got like 140 still, and I decided to go for a quick farm. So yeah, I got a farm reasonably early on this level, right around level 20. And once you get a farm, you're not set, but you have to realize that getting that one farm is a ridiculously big help. Getting that one farm on level 20 will give you so much freaking money, but you also have to be careful because this is where I lose all my lives. If I didn't go with that farm, I'd lose a lot less lives, but I wouldn't be able to probably live in the late game. So, because we went with that one farm, we're already down to 33 lives. So we lost just about 4/5 of our lives already. Holy crapola! And then I went down and I was just like, okay, guys, we probably have to get some stronger dart monkeys today. So dart monkeys are just the way to go for Apocalypse mode on Country Road. In fact, I started getting at least 2 of them. I got 2 0-3 dart monkeys, and then also 1 0 snipers. Excuse me. And the snipers, of course, you got to put them on strong. They get rid of all the strong balloons, and then your dart monkeys are just kind of cleanup. And I think getting 3 farms is probably about your limit. I was gonna go for like 4 or 5, and then I realized that there's no way I'm gonna be able to survive with that unless I get a bunch of random towers like wizards and boomerangs and stuff like that. But instead of doing that, I just kind of went 3 farms and actually started saving up for some really strong towers that were going to be good for late game. So I actually went for a super monkey. Yeah, I did it. And also the thing about this level is you really don't have very much good camo detection. So you can spend the $500 getting, or like maybe almost $700 getting the 4 dart monkeys up to cam detection, and then spending another like $1,000 or so getting the snipers up to cam detection plus the faster shooting. But I think that that's a little bit too much. I think getting full cam detection is probably your best bet. Just get the monkey village up, spend the $3,000. Even if you have to sell a farm, do it. I'm already down to 8 lives, so this is getting quite ridiculous, guys. I'm already selling farms on one of these early levels, which I don't recommend doing. I also put my dart monkey kind of right in the middle there. Was that the best spot to use? I don't know. It helped for late game, but early game was kind of bad because he was actually missing quite a bit. He misses a lot, especially on any of those fast balloons, pink balloons, whites, blacks. He was missing all those guys, and I really had to like use road spikes here and there every once in a while to make sure I didn't lose. Also, another hard thing about this map is you don't really know when the balloons are going to leave exactly. You kind of know when you're playing a regular game. So you can kind of pay attention at where they're going to come in and where they're going to go out on one level. But because all these levels are consistently happening, you don't know if one of those slow red balloons is going to go out and you're already going to be like 2 waves ahead or something like that. Something ridiculous like that. And it does happen. So here we go. We're getting to the intense part of the game. This is the most difficult part of them all. Start getting your... I got a plasma monkey. I sold all my farms. And then I got a couple 3-0 cannons. I hoped that my super monkey was going to be enough popping power for those Moabs. And it seems like it was at first, but I slowly ran out of popping power, and they're about to get through, so I had to get some Moab Maulers really quick. These Moab Maulers are hopefully going to be enough with those 3-0 cannons to pop the Moabs. The main thing is popping the Moabs because the Plasma Monkey and the cannons are very good versus regular balloons. And finally, once I got 3 of those guys, I'm like, okay, there's no way we're going to survive into the late game if I don't get a 3-0 Monkey Town. And I did it! I got a 3-0 Monkey Town, and that is extreme amounts of money right there. I double all of the money that I make from this point on, unless I have farms. And look at that money. It's just skyrocketing now. All these Moabs, all that stuff. I started massing pretty much everything as fast as possible, and then I finally caught up. And once you catch up, it's game over. There's no way people are going to there's no way these balloons are going to overwhelm you. Look at this. Now I'm rocking these Moabs pretty much as soon as they come out, and I also can just start spamming farms. And this is the way you guys got to do it. As soon as you get to level 45 or so, start spamming the farms, and it's pretty much game over then. Apocalypse mode gets really easy after level 45 or so, because you're going to have some farms, you're going to have some money, and pretty much going to just start rocking everything. Also, by now, you should have just a couple Moab Maulers, and that makes just the rest of the game pretty ridiculously easy. Now what happens is level 50 BFBs come, level 60 Zomagods start coming, so at that point it could be a little bit more difficult, but I think you're going to have a bajillion dollars by that time, especially if you have a 3-0 Monkey Town. You can start getting some temples up, so if you want to go into late game, feel free, use some temples, but I'm not one of those people that usually goes into late game. I just usually like to get to level like 50 or 60 or so, because some people, they complain that after I get to level 45 I stop the video. They want me to go a little bit further than that, so I usually go to level 60, 70, 80, 90, somewhere around there. Today I'm just going to stop at 61 because I got bored of recording these things and I wanted to do something else because my computer was lagging. So yes, I did stop at round 61 today. You guys will still see me own the BFBs, own the Oh My Gods, that the first few Oh My Gods that come out, so just understand that I could have easily built a couple temples with the amount of money that I have. I have over $250,000 right now, and it's just skyrocketing up. By the way, this was on 3 times speed, so if it was a little too fast for you, I'm sorry. I try and make these commentaries somewhat reasonable because I know they can get a little bit boring if you guys are watching like BFBs just coming out for a really, really long time, and then I'm not really doing very much at all. So I did end up getting a lot of these 2-4 spike factories. I think I messed up last time and I said 4-2. These are 2-4 spike factories, which have the ability, and they're just they're like mega Moab popping power, and that's really all you need in combination with the Spectres. So that's all I got for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please press like, subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.